It says we're live. Hey, everybody. I see one person is here with me. I'm going to give everybody a chance to roll on in and stuff because I am doing a giveaway. Hi, Jennifer. Are you the one special person with me right now? There's Casey. Y'all want to say hey to Casey?
What's up, Casey?
I got two of my kids here today. I don't think Colt's ever been in my video. This is my oldest son. And that's my daughter, Haley. She has been in some of my videos. Hey, Vita, Kathleen, Dwayne. Irish party can begin. And Jay's watching, obviously, in the chat. He was making a lot of noise a minute ago. Yeah, I made him admin. Y'all make y'all admins, too.
I'm one.
This is my little box. I found some of these at an estate sale, so I picked up one to do a little giveaway. I'm trying to push and encourage some more subscribers, get me to the 500 mark since I've stayed over 450 here recently. But it is going to be filled with jewelry, and I am going to ask a question at some point during this video, and the first person to answer it will win the giveaway. Let's see. Mama's here. Anybody else that I missed?
No, I'm here.
It is Lucky. Let's see. Yeah, that's 4 people. But we went to an estate sale yesterday. We had to go all the way up to Duluth to pick up Haley's dress after they were supposed to repair the sequins on it. When we get there, the sequins are all loose and nothing has been done. Hi, Land Shark Picker, Rebecca Palmer. Hello. And but on the way we stopped at just one estate sale, right? We went to an estate sale and then we hit a Salvation Army and a Goodwill while we waited for them to repair the sequins that were supposed to be sewn back on. And Haley's commenting from her phone. Okay, so we'll go ahead and start showing some of the jewelry. I see about 10 people in here now. Just grab this bag. This was the last place I went. This was a Goodwill. This bag.
It's really big.
The Salvation Army was there. There comes the other one. Hi, Maria. Hi, Barb. So yeah, this is the whole crew is in here right now.
Okay.
Everybody, y'all tell everybody happy St. Patrick's Day.
Happy St. Patrick's Day. I just woke up.
Okay, let's see. So at the Goodwill, this was a bad buy. It was a ring. It's a costume ring. But I didn't notice that it was missing a rhinestone. And I know me, I probably won't. Well, that's a simple fix. But I like the high mount. Y'all are talking over me.
Mm-hmm.
I like the high mounts on the rings and stuff. So, and it's not sterling, it's just costume. I did find a mother of pearl and onyx vintage necklace. These are cool. You'll see them with coral, sometimes jade, other stones. Apparently they were very popular at some point, but they do have natural stones on them. Hi, Cozy Nest. The whole Bougie Bear family. That's right, Dwayne. This is a Monet. It's faux pearl and faux stone. It's actually glass beads here in red, purple, and blue. But it does have the Monet closure there, and that's what it says there. Sit down, Jay. Y'all are going to cause a lot of disruption. And there were some cloisonne bangles. So I picked those up as well. So that's that for the Goodwill haul. Not many people in here today. I don't ever go live really on Sundays, so I don't know how that works out in general. But I was back too late last night. Plus, Dwayne had MSP and all these other things, so I didn't figure there was any reason to go on that late. This was a ring that I picked up at the estate sale. This is a vintage Lind, L-I-N-D, and it's in sterling silver, and these are CZs.
It's really pretty.
but it's really beautiful. Haley's going to wear it to prom with her dress. And I did post on Facebook, if any of you guys are resellers, we're trying to find her like a little clutch bag that will go with her dress. So if you see go look at my post on my my personal Facebook page. You can drop in there and show me some pictures of maybe a couple of handbags you might have. Hi, Thelma, because I want to purchase from a reseller, help someone out. They help me out if I can. If not, we'll have to go to the store because I don't have any that will really match it. Question for the Cubs: how do y'all put up with your mama's jewelry addiction?
I was just replying to that.
I'm sure Haley shouldn't have a problem with it because she gets a lot of jewelry from
Too
it.
much
Right.
Well, I have to sit there.
I like it. I like it.
David
I
just likes the money.
I just like the money, so you can just keep buying me stuff,
Oh yeah, okay.
and then I can
Right.
sell it.
The clutter.
The clutter.
Is it-
Well, most of it's contained here.
That and the time we spend in Goodwill is more time than I spend in my bed. And that's not a
That's
good
not
thing.
true. She spends a lot of time in her bed. Thelma, I did post a picture of the dress with that post on my Facebook page, but it is like
It's a teal kind of.
it's
green
almost a
blue.
teal blue kind of color.
We have a picture.
Hi, Flippin' Mama. Hmm?
We have a picture.
Yeah, there is a picture there. So maybe whatever you think kind of looks good with it, throw that in there, and I'll contact you on the ones that I'm interested in to see how much. Okay, so yeah, this beautiful ring, and I did find it online. I probably paid about full price for it, but it is pretty. And once she gets to wear it with her dress, then I'll probably list it or put it in auctions. So just start handing me some stuff because there's a lot of stuff. I spent $200 at this estate sale, and I got a bargain. I got a bunch of stuff.
It was so good. Like, they had a lot of good.
And you got some paperweights,
Oh my
and
God,
JJ got a dartboard,
The paperweights were so pretty.
and they were only $1 too. This is a Pierre Cardin tie clip. Hey, Lynn. And it was still in the box new. Original price was $20. Okay, let's see. Oh, Easter's coming up. Yeah, I found a cloisonne egg necklace. And it was half off that day, so everything I got was half off. That's how I got so much. And I kind of wheeled and dealed with her on the price. They're doing 75% today, but I don't think I can go back and get any more today.
I think we got all the good stuff.
It's a cloisonne egg. Now, I don't know. Let me see if it's magnetic. They have it on a sterling chain. It's not magnetic, so I don't know if the metal underneath would be sterling or not. The chain was a sterling box chain with gold over it. Hey, Carla. Okay, let's see. Oh, this brings me to show the estate sale had a lot of this brand, Sour. I think
like
that's how you
The
pronounce it.
booklet thing.
So one thing they had was a bunch. I guess she collected that brand, and so they had a bunch of the boxes and things left. So I picked up these and the little ring box there.
Yeah, JJ.
Yeah, JJ
And
did.
one of those.
And so these open up like this. You put your necklace and earrings, bracelet,
Because it has little
whichever, and it
holes
protects
in the
it.
bottom for the earrings.
Yep, it does. So these were good. I think I got these for like $1 a piece or something. Put those to the side, but that's what this brand is. This is a lapis lazuli and gold accent spacer beads. It's a necklace. I think they had some nicer pieces like on the first day of this designer, but most of them were gone. But they had stuff separated out by fine jewelry and costume. And a lot of this that I found some nice things in what they considered costume and stuff that was sterling that they overlooked as well. So that one's cute. I like that one.
Oh, that's cool.
Oh.
I didn't see that.
Well, here's something green for St. Patrick's Day. It came out of a jewelry jar that I just went through recently.
That's pretty.
It's a cool little lantern. I told Tyrone that it kind of reminds me of on Casper, that little vial that they plugged into the machine.
That reminds me of Scooby-Doo. Because of the little monsters in the bottom.
Let's
of
put
the
that to,
basement.
that all goes with
Okay.
a particular, that was from someone else that I bought from. Here's something that I picked up at the estate sale. They were brand new, never used, mother of pearl and seed bead. These are coasters. And they look like they have silk, like that vintage silk underneath, and then the mother of pearl little flowers are stitched all over it. So I thought those would be neat. Let's see, collar girl that did 5 with you. Do you think she's on the colorful cross? You like my hat boxes? Thank you. There's a boa and some stuff that I use for props and stuff in the background. Hey Vita, with my long strand of pearls. Which one is that? I'm sure it's another YouTuber you can contact. Was it Tanya? Oh, okay. That's just chat. Okay, this one was from Salvation Army. It's another one of those like 70s style necklaces that has some turquoise on it and those rose beads. I seem to be getting a lot of these lately. So we set that back over there. Now, is this just one? Okay.
1 or 2.
Yeah, these were.
Yeah.
These are 2 flapper length freshwater pearls.
They're huge.
Yeah, and I do have 2 other ones, but I ended up keeping one for myself. I might keep one of these smaller ones. But you've got the freshwater pearls, and they're just so super long, like this.
You consider that the smaller one?
The millimeter of the bead,
Oh, I
you
thought
see.
you were talking about the
This
length.
one is no. The length may be about the same, but the pearls are bigger on this one than they are on the other. And you've got another incredibly long strand of pearls. And they had these in the costume. They didn't realize these. And I actually bought a necklace that was freshwater pearls in their fine jewelry that they had separated out. But they didn't realize that these were these were real. So I got those super cheap. I think once I bargained with her for $50 for all the costume stuff, it probably broke down to less than $1 an item. Let's see, this one, yeah, this is one from the estate sale. I know, I love those pearls. I will have those in our auctions on Facebook. I will at least have 1 strand, if not both strands, in those sales coming up. And this is a Zuni cross. And it does have the signature AN on the back. And they have it on a vermilled sterling chain that's actually marked, which is weird. This is marked Danecraft, so I know that it's vintage, but I had never seen the Danecraft chains like that. And it's a fairly long chain that they have it on, but I'm going to put it on a sterling, not gold vermilled chain. Yeah, that's beautiful, that cross. Let's see, what is this? These came from a jewelry jar. These were hematite.
That's pretty.
And colorful glass beads. These, I think I will put these actually into the Shamrock for giveaway, because that's a matching bracelet and necklace. I have a brooch in there and 2 pairs of earrings. Ooh, this was great. This was also in the costume stuff, and these are garnets. So you have this nice, chunky, like very heavy garnet necklace. I like to do this with them, make bracelets with the ones that are small, definitely. Just anything. And these are from the estate sale as well. These are great for St. Patrick's Day. You have your malachite earrings in sterling, and they are signed to sterling. Need my loop for that. My horrible eyes. Sterling A WF or something. Unless that's an ampersand sign, but they are signed on the back there. She said she should save her pennies.
Yeah, that's what I was just reading.
There's two of these. You handed me the one that's starting to tarnish, but I'm going to rub it. These have never came out of their package. Got these for 50 cents a piece, and I thought they'd be cute to list in my shop. I mean, even as like, I know these are probably like collector spoons, but what if somebody wanted to use it for their baby or something? I think that would be cute, or to give as a gift for a baby shower. Those are cute. Like a porcelain sort of handle there with roses. That came, I'm gonna put that to the side too, because that came with Cindy's stuff, which I'm gonna show. She sent me some items that I purchased from her. Yep, that came with it too. Okay, here's a pair from the estate sale. You don't do spoons. I just thought they would be cute because I do a little bit of everything in my shop. If it's vintage, spoons do me. Okay. These are sterling and I think CZ, and the stone really does look like a turquoise from the backside. You can see some veining and stuff in it, but I'm not 100% sure. But they close like this. Well, can I open it? No, you can't, obviously. I just dropped that. Do they lock like that? This is new to me. Okay. Well,
Cole got it open.
did you? I don't want to break my nails. I keep chipping my nails. Yeah, they look like that, and they are pierced, and they snap like that. Got some ugly earrings in Jim's unjarring video. Here, we'll set that one over to the side. We've shown that one. This came out of a jar. It does have some wear to the chain, but I think for the craft auctions, I'm going to take this one apart because it has really cool, like I love that little center part with the sparrow on it. And these things can also be made into other pendants or bracelet parts for people that make jewelry, because it is a nice one, but it just does have some tone discoloration on the metal. Let's see, does Lynn collect them? You want silver spoons? They're not sterling. Those are not sterling. They're plated. Okay, yeah, this is another Goodwill find. It's a Lucky brand necklace. It's got the Shamrock, another St. Patty's Day item. Yes, that one is another one that's going to sit right here because I got it in, and there's some pearls that go with it too. I already showed that. That went with these items here. Found the weirdest necklace. Somebody had taken a sterling silver ball chain and had made like felt flowers to go on it. But what they did was they hot glued that around the sterling silver chain. So when I was trying to take it off just to have the chain, I broke the chain, of course. So now it just ended up being scrap sterling. Let's see what else. Hi, Angie. This one's unsigned and it's got a lobster claw, but it's still pretty cool. I like the fact that the balls kind of move around in there. And it has those little balls all the way down the chain. Okay, I love the spoons. Yes, I used to collect them. This is an Avon piece right here. This came out of a jar too. It's got a really interesting chain link to it. But it's marked Avon there on the back. Let's get this stuff. Let me have that. And we'll set that there. And I want to keep with the auction stuff the estate sale stuff right now. This one.
Didn't we find this at the estate sale?
Yes, I did get that one at the estate sale. These are missing the back. Well, they had a post there, but that broke off, obviously. And this one should have had one too. So I'm going to attach clip backs to them. But there's some beautiful wood discs that are stained in different colors, and they're shaped like that. But I just think they're really pretty. And some people really like wooden jewelry. And if that was a table, it'd be me all day. But I don't generally wear, and I don't wear clip-ons. Hi, Jude. Let's see, man, there are so many jokes I could go with that. Luckily, there are children present. Yeah, let's keep it G-rated. Those there.
Cool.
Yeah, this one's cool. It came from the estate sale. That's a vintage, like, Rolo chain.
The fish move.
Yeah, they're articulated, the fish on here, and it's super long. Definitely what Cindy calls hoo-ha
It
length.
looks like the.
But you have the fish that do move like this, stationed every so often. Let's see, there's one station. We got two stations of fish on there, and it's in real good condition. It's neat, but there's no signature. But it's a nice piece. It's a heavy piece. All right, this one has a tassel on it. I don't see a signature. It looks like other like Monet and pieces like that I've seen, but I do have a beautiful silver tone tassel that's nicer than this one. So I'm thinking I'm going to take that tassel and put it on this chain because I think the tassel is signed Monet or Trifari, one of the two. Is my email on my channel, or are you speaking to someone else, Lynn? Here we go. This was another Salvation Army buy. This is red coral chips, and it is on sterling. Got a sterling closure there. So that was one. And I love Salvation Army because they're so super cheap. Like a couple of the things I bought were just 99 cents.
They have big selection.
Angie, look, it's cute. Do you like it? Because I want to send it to you if you want it. I don't know if you collect little bird brooches, but it's so vibrant and beautiful, and I believe it's hand painted. It's wooden and it's lacquered as well, a little pin. But let me know if you like it. I will send it to you because I think it's so cute. And this one, this is a gold filled with a freshwater pearl brooch. You find a lot in kind of that style, similar to that.
You're just keeping them entertained in your chat.
What is he doing in the background? Okay, awesome. I'll send it to you. Put that one back over there. This was a 99 cents buy. This will probably just end up for the craft because it's just one of these like the fishing line invisible necklaces, but it does have a sterling closure and it does have these cute little hematite beads. So the beads would be good to remake into something. Yeah, and they're not magnetic. And then you have a sterling closure, so I can always use that for repair. I mean, for 99 cents, that's the way to go if you need, findings for things. This one was still in the box. It says genuine diamond, and then it's carat clad, it says. All I see on the back here is stylist, but it does have a little diamond in the center, and that looks like onyx and like clad in gold. A vintage box. Now this one also will be a repairable piece, but it had a really pretty natural stone in there, and I liked the mesh around it, but it looks like maybe it used to have a bell and the bell's not there anymore. And that looks like that needs to be cleaned a little bit there too. But be cool to do something with it, even if you just attached it to something. I mean, it wasn't much. That one came from a jewelry jar. This is the first time I found a cameo with a skeleton on it. And ship it to you in Florida. Awesome. Yeah, she's a skeleton. So this would be really cool for Halloween. It is signed too. It says JPI pewter on the back of it. So that's pewter that it's made out of. And then it's just a resin cameo. But I think that would be fun for Halloween. You'll hop in the box. Yeah, I want to come to Florida. Can I hand deliver it so I can go to the beach? There we go. And let's see.
Can I stay out the
This
chat?
was a Liz Claiborne necklace. Really super sparkly. Has the AB rhinestones and the faceted crystal beads and faux pearls. It has I think this one's a more modern one with that hang tag.
Didn't we get those earrings from you?
Oh no, that's just wrong. What, baby?
Those earrings right there, the blue, the two lines down the middle of it.
Get him to show us what you're talking about.
Over.
This one I've got to test for
Okay.
sterling. I don't see any
No.
marks on it.
Okay.
The
Okay.
stones may not be real either.
Okay.
I'll check those, but it's still cute and colorful, and
I think we got these from you.
they're open back, so they're nice stones.
These, Mama.
Very close to the beach. Awesome.
Did I get those
Oh,
from you?
these, yes.
Thanks,
This
Mama.
is not awesome today. These are gunmetal colored. They have blue rhinestones in them. I want to try to show you the mark. I think it's Trafari mark, which is totally weird in this style, I know.
It has like a little diamond
It
on
does
the
have that little thing, but I swear that looks like the key, you know, the little key that almost looks like a little monster that hangs off of the Trafari. This has that kind of mark inside of it. I want to see if I can show it to you. Can y'all see that? Let me get my hand steady. I do not have steady hands. It looks like the little key mark there, but it has a little diamond at the top of it. So, I don't know. They're pierced. They're totally different from what I'm used to seeing in Trafari, but maybe.
But I would really wear them. So.
Well, Haley likes them, so she may wear them.
I'll wear them.
She takes my jewelry. And I did pick up, I've been picking up Christmas brooches still for this go round because they did so well last year. So this one's signed MYLU. Haven't looked it up yet, but it's very pretty. Very, very pretty. Candy cane. And it's signed inside there. There's that one. I found I'm thinking this would be probably pewter, and it's marked St. Justin with a copyright symbol on the back, but a Celtic cross there, and it's very, very nice size and vintage. I like the markings and everything, and it's almost like it's etched or however they do that, but it's really pretty. Oh, and this was a little prop piece that I picked up and threw in there with the vintage. I mean the costume pieces. I just picked up. It's marked Mexico on the back, but it's really cute. So this is going to be just a little prop piece. Maybe I could put some rings on it when I'm taking pictures, or have it in the background during the auctions and such. Thanks, Dwayne. This is a Coro piece. I actually intend on sending this to Cindy Loves Jewelry because I know she likes Coro. And it needs a couple of rhinestones. And in that particular blue color that she talks about all the time, it is hard to find. But these center cabochons look like confetti lucite pieces. I think that's what they are. So she just needs a few of the other. It's not magnetic either. I might silver test it as well. I don't know if it's sterling or not. Some of the vintage designers did do sterling pieces. I looked up and didn't know it, but I picked up 14 karat gold in that costume stuff, and it says Sweetest Grandma. So I'm so excited about that. of course, I can turn that into a necklace for me. And then like I said, I'm working on making me and Haley some charm bracelets. So I felt like I could use this crystal. It's like a vintage crystal piece in my birthstone color. I can use that as a little dangle on my charm bracelet because I really want mine to be chunky. Yeah, I'm going to get back to listing Monday. Me and my brother are working on that now. He's been helping me, and it's picked up my sales because my sales were like practically dead because I let my stores get like really low, and so we're building them back up now. This is a set. Now I do need to put some oil on the stones to revive them. They look a little dry, but you have the malachite beads woven through liquid silver. You have the little cones there, and it is adjustable. You have the matching bracelet as well, like that. And then you have the earrings. So I have a parure of these.
Did I get out of the chat?
What is he saying in the chat? I need Lucky Charms because it's St. Patrick's Day. You spelled that wrong.
I don't know how to spell. You got it correct.
Good luck and congrats to the person who wins the giveaway. I got to get started cleaning. Oh, bye, Casey. Oh, yes. Yeah, we can do them together. 2 vintage brooches with the like ceramic and those appliques that they put over the front. And it looks like, I mean, I may be wrong, but are these milk glass? They look like, milk glass. When I find these, all of them, looks like they use milk glass and applique over it. Cheryl, most of the time I use olive oil to condition stones. That's what I use on stones like that, like turquoise. I've rubbed a little bit of olive oil on turquoise as well. No, leave him alone. This is an Anson money clip with like ducks. So maybe somebody that's a duck hunter would like that. I think those are ducks. There's some kind of bird. But it is signed Anson right here, and it has a patent number on it. Hopefully, yeah, that's just some gunky stuff that needs to come off of it. And look at this, a key brooch. It's huge. That's the biggest key brooch I've ever seen. It's unsigned. Yes, you did find it. He's so excited when he finds stuff. Yes, Anna, probably geese. So somebody that likes to hunt geese. This one, I know this one has a vintage mark on it too. Let's see. Oh, I thought it did. I think it says Beau Sterling. I think that's what it was marked. BEAU.
Oh, I never know.
Well, I can't find the mark right now. One of them is, though, and it's a beautiful sterling and floral designed link bracelet. And it's not incredibly short either because I can actually put it around my wrist. Has a nice patina to it, too. Here's another Christmas brooch that I picked up unsigned. Beautiful rhinestones, nothing missing, no metal loss. This one came from Goodwill, I believe. Yep, not signed, but it has a beautiful glass stone in the sawtooth setting on it. Looks like a smoky topaz or smoky quartz. This is just a stretch bracelet with amethyst. This may be another one where I take the beads off to put in to craft because it was lotted up with all this other stuff for so cheap. And it's called Charming Gems, and it looks like you can change out the pendant. They have lobster claws on there. You could probably change out the pendant. This may be something in the last couple of years that was like a fad or something. I don't know. This came from a jewel. This will be perfect too to go in there. It's hematite and green seed beads. So that's going in there too into the Shamrock jewelry. Napier butterfly enameled over gold tone. Really pretty. It's signed and it's got the satin finish by Napier right there. This one came from a jewelry jar, another one with the barrel clasp. This one has nuts on it, little seeds or nuts and some orange glass beads and like the liquid silver type beads on there. This one's unsigned, has the vintage, like older style lobster claw, maybe like 80s is what I'm thinking this could be. Has a beautiful CZ right there and it's in perfect condition. Okay, I'll have lots of amethyst, Cozy Nest. So yeah, no problem. I can put that bracelet in to Monday's auction. These are large freshwater pearls. Ugh, it scratched real hard against my tooth. You know, the wonky, weird. I don't know if I call these Baroque, but I guess they're Baroque pearls. And then these are either glass or onyx. I'm not certain. That are in between, but I know that they're not plastic. And that's not on sterling. It's just like that, like someone either made it or it was maybe a department store piece or maybe a more modern jewelry. I don't know what I was trying to think there. I was going somewhere with that. This one, possibly I will take it apart. I know Peyton's been looking for some of those cool beads, and these have some of those that I've seen referenced as wedding cake beads. So she may be interested in those beads. I'm not sure. It's intact and wearable, but it's a little bit like, I feel like a little bit loose. It's on wire. Has some frosted glass beads and such on there too. Hi, Adam. How are you? Yeah, I'm going to show that. This one is marked Smithsonian and Avon. And if Angie's still here, I think she has the Avon book. I didn't know that they did anything that was marked Smithsonian, but this one's not in perfect condition. I hate that, but I didn't pay enough attention to it when I got it. But I had that other train brooch recently, and so, you know, I was like, I don't come across these very often, and this one was really beautifully enameled with rhinestones, and it does say Smithsonian there, and then it has the Avon mark there. And it has been bent a little bit, and it looks like the closure, the rollover closure there, that part is missing. But it works as a C clasp now, at least. But yeah, I don't know anything about it, so I need to do some research on that one. Yes, I am. This was, yeah, we got half off, so that was a $1.50. This is called graffiti, I guess, like graffiti. But you've gotten the matching cufflinks and tie still in the box. Said it was from Sears, originally $28. And I thought that was pretty cool. Like the box too. Graffiti's pretty popular. So I think I'm going to put that one on Poshmark. You want the train, Lynn? Yes, the train is cute. Yeah, I've got to look that up and see if it's really super collectible or not. That goes with one particular person that I bought from. This came out of a jewelry jar. It is sterling. It also has like fabric, or yeah, I think that, no, this is a fabric. It's tritone, like thinly woven silver right there. It almost feels like fabric because it's thin woven material. And then you have these freshwater pearls on there in different colors. This is a beautiful like spring piece with those colors, the peach and the greens. That's fun. Put that there. This one, I picked it up. It has a mark. I've never seen it before. If anybody recognizes that. It's almost like a hashtag, just missing one of the little things. But I picked it up because the colors were so 80s to me. And that's what's supposed to be like really fashionable right now is the 80s and the 90s. So I thought this one would be fun. It's one where you could twist it up. You could put a pendant on it. They're like little individual pastel colored box chains on there. Dawn works on the train, so will be a great gift. Yeah. These I will test for Bakelite, not sure. But the post is embedded into the plastic. And I know Carla mentioned that as one way that she looks at things. What else do we have? Okay. We have some bullhorn carved piece. Now this one, I still picked it up even though it was broken because I'm going to take that link out, connect a lobster claw or spring ring there, or either not at all, probably just attach it to itself and do it that way. And then I could do a spring ring or something up here in the back where it's supposed to go. But I'm going to repair it. Easy fix. With some carved horn. Really thin and delicate pieces. What else do we have? Got a mess on this table over here. I know that.
It is bad.
This one, I think the beads are beautiful. They seem to be like some type of agate. That's what I think. And they're yellow. And they have matching earrings over there. We grabbed the matching earrings to this. It's a stretch bracelet, but I think that needs to be redone. And I think these beads to be made into a more beautiful piece. Yeah. And here are the matching earrings that go with it. They have little frosted glass beads, molded glass, and what I'm saying is agate, that I think is agate because it's got these stripes and it's not glass. It looks like stone. Jade hoops are cute too. Yeah, those are plastic, so we're going to see if maybe those are Bakelite or something. Okay, breakfast time. Have a wonderful day. Have a great St. Patrick's Day. Bye, Maria. We have a vintage Monet charm bracelet. Has this little heart there with the praying hands. Then you have the music note, just missing a rhinestone. It needs a rhinestone in the music note. You have a football, has a little ding in it, and this megaphone thing for cheerleading, I guess. I'm guessing this was a cheerleader. Maybe she was religious and in the band and cheered for football. I'm not sure.
Maybe it was a mother who had kids that played all this too.
Possibly. This one I need to test and see if it's sterling or nickel silver. It's not magnetic, but it did have a piece of turquoise in there. And it is a little on the smaller side, but I can get it on my wrist. So, and you can always manipulate these a little bit. Here's that one. That was from the estate sale. This one was another freshwater pearl has a magnetic sterling closure on it. Looks like that. But you take them off like that. That's a double strand there. Or she cheered for Jesus. That's right, Carla. Maybe she did. And these are Emmons. Yep, these are some Emmons clip-ons that I found. They're brushed and shiny finish. Colt knocked over something. These are marked Avon on the earring backs, I believe it was. Oh, now, why did that just all of a sudden come loose? Well, they're penguins. I can't show that one because the belly just fell out of it. But they're like faux pearls there with rhinestone eyes, and they're little Avon penguins. So now I got to glue that back on there. Exactly. Let's see. Another vintage like charm bracelet. So these I might, start really low because that one's not signed either, but for someone that might want to make their own vintage charm bracelet. A lot of charms here. This one I think sterling, and it's some swirled, enameled, yeah, kind of cabochon, and it has a sawtooth setting on it. This one I found in the stuff that they considered costume. It was a sterling. It's marked religious pendant with the fish and the crucifix. We have a mother of pearl carved cross. Very pretty. I didn't see anything marked Jerusalem or anything like that, but usually those pieces like that are. They have some really high quality mother of pearl. It's usually really, really beautiful. This one, which looks like turquoise, looks like someone did the little metal, like, I don't know how you call what they do to it, but I see this a lot where they put the metal around it and turn it into like a pendant or something. There is a matching one that goes to this. You can hand me that stuff. I found another scarab bracelet, maybe in sterling. I'm going to have to check that, but it's a vintage scarab bracelet with the safety chain. These were marked too, aren't they? Weren't these marked, Boo? No. Yes, they're marked Kramer. There's another one somewhere, but these are marked Kramer. They have a satin finish and like a diamond cut pattern in there. It makes them sparkly, and they're clip-ons. They're marked Kramer right there on the back. These are some clip-ons out of like what it looks like milk glass or art glass maybe. Yeah. And it's got the textured glittery glass that they meld onto it. This one is a disappointment because it's marked 14 karat gold and it has a vintage tag on it, one of those little diamond shaped ones like that, and it's marked 14K, but it's magnetic. And this has amethyst on it too. I set that down. These have amethyst beads on it as well. Yeah, Barbie was asking me about it one time, so I may see if this is something she'd be interested in. Because this one would, I think she wanted one a little bit less than the other one I had. So this might be suitable because this one, especially if it's not sterling, I wouldn't sell it as high as the other one. Here's another Christmas brooch, nicely enameled and rhinestone brooch. A bell. I'll get it from you, baby.
I'm just holding it here for you.
This is another Monet charm bracelet with the safety chain and stuff. And this pendant is actually sterling on here that says Sweet 16. And I'll look out for that because I'm making Haley that bracelet. I've actually found quite a few Sweet 16s and it's marked sterling there. She's going to have a lot of Sweet 16 charms on that. These are probably alpaca. They're marked Mexico. They're not marked sterling or 925, but they didn't have the ear wire, so I just got to attach the ear wire to those. Here's a sterling vintage, and I just purchased a similar one in an auction on Facebook, but I found one there in their costume stuff. And it opens up. This one has a little lever here at the bottom that you can open it up And then that'll open right there to where you can attach the chain and close it back. Now the other one that I have has a keyhole like that, but I had heard someone say that they actually need a key, but that one you can actually kind of pull it open and closed. We all have been on the hunt for scarabs. Yeah, I've found lots of scarab jewelry over the years. Another little pendant. I'm going to test that, see if it's blue topaz. This one's nice for people that like the crosses and vintage ones, especially. It's a nice large size. It needs to be cleaned up a little bit. There's a lot of dust around the rhinestones and such. And the chain is not real. This is not sterling. This would be a costume piece. I'd say this looks kind of 60s to me. Could be older, but it has pretty blue rhinestone, little black rhinestones around it. And it is kind of dimensional. You can see. That one's cool. Has that weird kind of etched silver pattern in the back. Oh, let me put that back in the bag so I can keep it. So, again, about the giveaway, if you're just here, give me a thumbs up if you haven't already. And at some point here in just a few minutes, I'm going to ask a question, and the first person to type out the answer will win the Shamrock. The Shamrock, I guess we can call it a jewelry box. The Lucky Shamrock jewelry box with jewelry in it. Kind of push me up and get me up to 500. I've been at 450 for a little while. Susan says, Bougie, just for reference, a cross must have the figure of Jesus on it to be a crucifix. Thank you. Please, may I buy the scarab bracelet? I'm making a gift lot to Barbie of scarabs. Yes, Susan, that's fine. Just email me after this video and I'll get that to you. Haven't found any in my jars. No scarabs, Gail. I do have some. So anybody interested in them, just let me know. Hey, Belinda. Yeah, no problem. If you're interested in that for Barbie, I'm sure she'll be super excited. She said she did contact me about that. This one, I think this was a bad buy, but we always have to learn. I do love, it's like that lemon colored rhinestone. Well, I don't think they're rhinestones. I thought they were stones. And I thought that would be possibly gold over sterling. They're not like normal citrine. They're like that. They call it lemon color. I've seen it described that way online. But when you look inside, I saw some markings. But when I got up there with the loop, because I didn't take my loop with me, it says sample on the inside of the ring. And it is magnetic. So I'm going to check the stones. Maybe the stones are worth keeping. Maybe somebody would like that as a costume piece. Either way. I have tons of bad buys. And I get them here and there. I'm like, I didn't pay enough attention. I got back with it and it wasn't really in sellable condition. So it ends up either being partly craft or thrown away. I don't want to take this one out of the bag because I'm going to send this one to Cindy because she likes turtles. But this one says Dynasty Industries Incorporated, Dallas, Texas, jeweled ceramic turtle. And it has a number, an item number 6312. It's never been taken out of the bag, and it has this ceramic shell and rhinestones in its arms, legs, head, and all that. Looks like that underneath. So that one's got a home. But yeah, I paid, let's see, 10, 12. I paid $12 for that. I shouldn't have. This one was in their costume that they didn't know that was sterling. Very old ID bracelet. You're not probably going to be able to read that too well. That says Evelyn on one side, and it says Betty on the other, and it is stamped sterling on the ID part and on the inside of this old clasp there. This one's the kind you pull these two apart. They open like that.
Really?
Who started at 4:30?
We started. It's almost an hour then.
Oh yeah, no. I usually go an hour. They don't see me very often. Don't come on very much. So I usually do an hour. They're bored. There's two of these. Haley dug that out of some of the earrings. There's two of these abalone, alpaca, Mexico earrings. This one's marked Italy, and it's the where they inlay like the mosaics. Some say micro mosaic. Some say it's not micro mosaic. It's mosaic. I don't know. It is small, so I don't see why we can't call it micro mosaic, but that's what it is. It's mosaic pieces of glass inlaid into a flower pattern, and it's marked Italy. I think I found one of these a while ago, maybe a year or more ago. I found another one, but I'm going to put it on a different chain. It's on a piece of fabric type thing because it's really delicate and pretty. Did I just have something else in my hand, or was that it? Have we went through everything?
Yeah. Literally
Really?
everything.
No, we didn't, because I got my liquid silver
Okay, what about the
in that bag right there.
Oh,
blue earrings that we use?
that's
What blue ones?
The little half one, so you didn't think it would stamp on it, but it looked like it should.
And there's earrings that go with this. Find the earrings in a bag that go with this. He's over there chasing his girlfriend. He ain't paying attention.
Here.
I have a 20 strand. I already have 2 in my collection, so this one will be in the Facebook auction at some point, if not this week, maybe my next week one. But I have the matching earrings to it as well. Yeah, there's the earrings that go with it. I've seen you with these, Thelma. I've seen you wear these. I didn't have the earrings to go with mine. Love the mosaics.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I know we have those like half looking blue ones that are silver tone.
Is that not the one that?
These.
Oh, these. Yeah, they're just tiny. I'm gonna test them. They're not sterling. Never mind. I'm not gonna test them. I will test the stones and see if sometimes the stones are real. Yeah, I love the thick liquid silver too. I have one that was made by Coldwater Creek. If you can find their older pieces, they made sterling pieces, just like the one I called my Wilma Flintstone necklace. It's got a sterling closure on it. Their older pieces were sterling, that they made sterling silver, and so I have one that's like tritone liquid silver. Yes. Now that we'll get to the stand. So I did buy from Cindy Loves Jewelry, a Whiting and Davis at her last auction. And it's because I have a purse that this will match with. So now I'll have a wallet to go with it. And I also purchased from her for display another green item. We have a theme going on for St. Patrick's Day. But yeah, this is a prop for me to hang necklaces. This opens up and you can stick something inside of it. That's cool. And I have a stand. I have a dress sort of stand over there, but it doesn't open up like that. And I don't have one, and it doesn't hang necklaces. It's more of you can hang necklaces around its neck kind of thing. But yep, got that from Cindy Loves Jewelry. And she sent me a couple of pieces, a milk glass necklace here. That was signed, I think, Hong Kong. And she also sent me is this Monet? Yep, a Monet. Now this one was gold over silver. I'm going to have to do my dipping solution, bring it back to life, but it has a real fluid chain, and I like that, the choker ones. So those will be great to list once I get those repaired. I also did order from I'm going to lose her name for a second. Autumn Grace. She's been doing auctions lately. So I did purchase this Indian Chief and it's a pewter bolo tie. It's vintage. It's 1994. It has some numbers and stuff that I'm going to have to look up on the back, but yeah, I've worn it already too. I'm going to probably keep it for me for a little while because I wear it more like a necklace, not like a bolo tie. Put it way down here, and then I layer it with some other things. But I love the diamond cutting to it. Really catches the light, and I love the Indian chief. Let's see. I got this. This one is marked nickel silver, and it says it's kind of smudged, so I can't really read the first part of it. But it's something buckles, and it has a cactus on it. And then you have some turquoise with the old sawtooth setting. And I think these are stamped in. This is when they stamp those impressions in. I think it may have had some repairs done to it there, but it's real sturdy, so it will work. And I'll probably put that on a belt and list that, maybe on Poshmark. What else? Oh, and here's the one. This one, she had described it as white topaz, but it's actually like a baby blue color. And it does have really nice detail on the, let me see if I can block that out. Focus. Really does have nice detail on the side. It has a safety chain. And those are glass, so I think they're actually made out of crystal. I'm thinking this is Art Deco. I really think it's Art Deco. These are foiled stones, so you can see a little bit in behind it. I cleaned it already. Looks a lot better than it did. Oh, actually, I guess once it completely dried, you don't see it so much anymore. Yeah. You could see where it looked like foil loss on the back of the stones, but you really don't see it anymore. You know what? This would be pretty to wear with your dress too. Yeah, you can hear how they shake a little bit, but that's okay. I don't mind that. I don't mind that at all. They're really pretty cut. And that's the way they're set. No, I didn't show those. But we're okay. We're moving on. This was a pair of little knots. It says it's pure silver, says it's Danecraft, but they're magnetic, so I'm not sure that they're going to be silver. We will test them. But yeah, that was beautiful. Now, I did order a pearl necklace from her. That once I got it, the package was damaged a bit, and this got damaged in there as well. So it's not in good shape anymore. But, you know, we worked that out, and she said she's going to reimburse me for that. So that's fine. I mean, things happen. I had something recently go to somebody that it got damaged. So it does happen, even though we try to protect it. And then she gave me some little extras, these two little cute bracelets here. And oh, here's a pickup from that estate sale as well, a beautiful beaded. Of course, this is not going to work with her color scheme, but this is one for me to list or sell on auction. Very good condition. And that, I think, does cover everything that we had. So now for the giveaway. And I appreciate everybody being here, giving me a thumbs up, subscribing, and clicking the bell if you haven't already. But yeah, so we're going to go with the giveaway and do the little Shamrock box. And if I don't have your information, if I haven't sold to you before, have your information, make sure you email me. I'm going to type that out real quick before I do this. Bougie Bear Vintage at outlook.com. And that is my business email. There we go. So let's see, I told Colt what I was going to do, but he was trying to get more complicated. The first person to answer the question, what two colors mixed together makes green? The first one I see will be the first one I go with. Yeah, there was a few of them at that estate sale. I'm guessing She had a lot of stuff in the basement area that looked like she did maybe events and things. Yep, Thelma got it. Blue and yellow. That's the first person to show up for me. Hey, Darlene Buckland, I didn't see you pop in. Yep, so Thelma, you won it. Congratulations. I do have your information, so that'll be easy. I'll send this out when I do my auction tomorrow night. I'll send it out when I send out all those packages. You're welcome. So yay. And I've got a few things in here. I'll probably try to see if I can fill it all the way up, see if I can get it completely full, and I'll probably have to tape it closed. But yay. You just got home from church? Awesome. Well, that is it for what I've shown. Well, no, wait a minute. I did have some more pieces. I've been picking up silver pieces to offer you guys. I did get some white buffalo in. I got a pendant marked made in Mexico. So I do have a white buffalo there. Some rings, because I know everybody loves their rings. I'm trying to get more and more rings in. I'm going to show this stuff real quick because I know I've had y'all here for a minute. Here's the one similar to that other one that I did purchase online that's sterling. Did I show that already? I love that. I love that brown with those pops of really bright turquoise in there. Yeah, we got some goldstone stuff, but that's okay. We don't have to show that one right now. And these little unique earrings that are marked Japan, like they're sterling and like crystal beads there. Girl, goodness. There we go. They dangle like that. They're fairly long. Oh yeah, I'm Trifari pineapple. Yay, yes, Thelma. I'm gonna have that Monday one, and then over on our Facebook page, I'm gonna have one Thursday, and I'm gonna try to keep mostly. I think Thursday is going to be mostly about sterling silver. I'll probably have some in Monday's auction as well. And but yeah, my intention over on the Facebook groups is to do a lot of sterling, or to sometimes rotate out, like how Des is going to do clothing and stuff. I've got clothing and handbags, and mine might be more geared towards accessories, handbags, maybe even shoes, hats, things like that. And I'll rotate do some sterling, do some accessories, do some sterling, do some accessories. So at this point, I'll have a auction on Facebook, I guess once a week, and then every other week I'll have the Monday sale here on YouTube with everybody. If anybody has questions about how to join us over there on the Glam Squad, then just contact us on Facebook and Messenger, or on our emails here on YouTube, wherever you'd like. If you want to join over there and participate in those auctions, just let us know. And we are still looking for people that might be interested in auctioning, even if it's just every now and then. If you want to auction from Facebook that same way and join that, then let us know. Y'all have a great St. Patrick's Day. I guess don't get pinched. Wear your green. And we will see you tomorrow evening. Bye, guys. Bye.